We're at that time of year when temperature swings can be dramatic. I mean, just look at this week's weather. We had some days pushing 60. Today, it's barely above 30 degrees. So we have to be more aware of our thermostat and really have more control. Believe it or not, that's where your mobile phone can help. And here to show us how, Jeff Reed from Custom Air. Welcome back, Jeff.
Thank you for having me.
Is it really true that we can program our thermostat through our cell phone?
With new technology, you can control not only your thermostat, but your lighting in your home, your locks, all by a computer or basically your cell phone.
And is it all tied together in one system?
Absolutely. This device here actually connects to your computer system and goes out and communicates with the locks, the thermostat. We even have a wireless camera, a device that will turn lights on and off.
I feel so old that I didn't think that this could be possible. I am amazed at what they can do. How does this thing work?
Basically, it's all through the internet, and we connect the devices together. You can add multiple devices. You can have just the basic thermostat if that's all you want to control. Mm-hmm. The other nice thing about this system is when anybody makes a change, whether they move the thermostat up or down, it will send you a text or an email letting you know, hey, somebody's turned the thermostat up so that they can be in Hawaii today.
So if your kids, like mine, like to try to jack that thermostat up and think they won't get caught,
you're going to catch them.
I'm going to catch them.
And the other beauty is the lock part. With teenagers, we have curfews. Dad, I'll be home by 12. Well, when they show up at 12:15, 12:20, I get a text alert saying, you're late. I'm usually in bed by the time they get home, but we can talk about it the next day about the curfew time.
You have proof, so the cell phone doesn't lie.
Exactly. And then we can also do scene lighting. For instance, if you're away or during the day, if you want to turn a light on in one room or in another room, we can set different schedules for lights to come on and off so that people think you're at home.
What are other advantages for the heating and cooling part of this?
Well, you're definitely saving energy. Many people do have programmable thermostats, but let's say today we're going to go home early, and if we get home earlier than when we normally have the thermostat come out of setback, we can get on our telephone and set the thermostat wherever we want it.
So the house is warmed up by the time you get there.
Absolutely.
Or if you leave for a day or two, you lower that thermostat. You can call from your car on your way home and start that house heating up again.
Yes.
Wow.
It's also very convenient for like vacation homes. If you're going away for the weekend and it just happens to be a hot weekend, you want to turn the thermostat down to cool off the cabin or the house on the lake, you can do that by your cell phone or your computer at the office before you leave.
Well, that brings up a good question. What is the range? I mean, how many miles? Can you do this across the country?
Oh, yeah,
as long as
the
it's
World Wide Web,
Yeah.
and you can communicate with any device anywhere. And you can have multiple locations that you can look at on your computer screen and control whatever you want.
So you guys at Custom Air set this all up for folks. They don't have to do this, right? Because I'm thinking, how am I going to set this all up? My head is spinning.
We set it up. We connect everything together. The other beauty is it's relatively inexpensive for the basic package. It's under $900 to be able to set up the device with the computer and the thermostat and a module to turn your lights on and off. Then you can add other things like cameras, locks.
Oh, my.
And as the technology continues to grow, there'll be multiple other items you can add to the system for a true home energy management security type system.
So you do that. Then do you explain to the homeowner, too, how to use it? Because it sounds a bit complicated in a way.
Yeah, and it's relatively pretty easy to understand once you start using it.
Like anything else.
Yeah, and we can also go in remotely and change functions, times. We like also with our customers, if we have a service technician come into your house, you can give a code to us that we can put in the system. You'll know when that technician shows up and when that technician leaves. And then after they're done, we can get rid of that code, and you can have it for the plumber that comes tomorrow.
Oh, wow. This is just amazing.
Added security.
I never thought about the security part of this. I was only thinking about the heating and cooling part of this. But this, in the long run, is going to save people money, isn't it?
It's going to
in
save
many aspects
money,
of their lives.
Save money and security, ease of mind. The camera function, my wife likes because Every once in a while, she just wants to see what her little puppy dog's doing, and the camera shoots down on her bed, and she can say, "Hey, the puppy's doing fine."
The puppy's on the bed
That's
again.
right.
Yeah.
So sleeping.
Well, thank you, Jeff. It's nice to have you here, and it is amazing what we all can do. It's great to take advantage of some of that new technology.
Home energy management, saving money, and we can do it for you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.